So this is my attempt at making Kickstart in Unity using ChatGPT, as it says in the title. I don't know if he sounds okay. I think I've got music playing, I don't know. So I have been messing about. It's not done, I should have done it from the very start, but basically I've just dropped a couple of bits and bobs into the scene that I've just been playing with. I'm going to take a few of these out because I don't need them. I don't need that here. I started making it and I thought I'll upgrade the bike and make it a bit more fancy, but I'm just going to try and recreate ish sort of Kickstart as near to 8-bit sort of graphics and whatnot. I'm just going to get rid of that bike, which is that, isn't it? So just delete that. I don't need it there. I just want to make sure this fella has got all his things on that he needs, because I took all his things off that he needed. It's not going to be very action-packed, this. It's just going to be me doing it sort of for my own reference in the future, because I forget what I'm doing all the time. Is that music too loud? Should I turn that down? I'm turning the music down. Don't know. I can't be bothered putting whatever it is up. Let's see, but we'll see what that does. What I need to do is make sure that I've got all the things I need to attach to me rider, my motorbike. See what scripts I've done. It was a couple of days since I've messed with it. Camera follow. It needs to be on there, so I need to target the player. Hopefully that's right. Let's just have a look. It might just fall off the screen. I'm not sure if I've set up all the rigid bodies and all that fish. It might not even show. It might not even show on the preview. So look. Oh, it does. It does. It's not moving, so nothing's set up. So okay. Now I have got some sounds on, a sound with him kickstarting, and I have got some animation on him when it starts, when he kicks his motorbike up. I'll just make sure that's all on. Player controller. Audio. There's the rigid body on. Have I got the controller on? I think I have. So let's put the controller on, which is just a script basically that ChatGPT made me. And I just drop it onto the object, the little player object. Everything to do with the players or things I've got written in here in the hierarchy are all, when you click on one, they're all accessible. And the inspector, they call the inspector, and it's got all the things you've got attached to it, to that particular object. And you can, see, there's my sprites. I've got to put 2 sprites in there. And you can, it's got all the, and that's where all your adjustments are made. So just put that sprite on. Let's get it back to as it was. I'll go through all these when we. What was it for? What was it actually for? That was for. Oh, when I am pressing, I think. I can't remember what I did it for. Default change sprite. Default sprite. Let's get in. one. Oh no, not that one. That one. Default. This. Don't I have it? I need to look at the scripts. I can't remember what I was switching between. Player controller. I wonder if this will pop up. Oh, it does. That's handy. So it all pops up. Default sprite. Change sprite. Right click. Right. So when the right arrow key is pressed, then it's going to change the sprite to the change sprite. So I want the default to be, otherwise he's just, oh right, so I need it to be the other way around. Let's minimize that player, so that I want the default sprite to be sprites. These are like, make little folders in your assets which contain all the different audio, your scenes, your scripts, your sprites. I tend to just make a massive mess at the start and then sort it out after into folders and what have you. But it's best probably to create 4 or 5 folders to start with. Right, so Kickstart fella, where is he? There. But that is default. We'll put that as normal, as changed. See what happens. Alright, oh yeah, perfect. Just the same as Commodore 64. Now what am I doing here? Let's have a look at the scene. Let's just see what's in the scene. So right, that's inner. Don't want that inside a collider, so let's pull him forward. And he's still inside it. Yeah, and I'll put like colliders on these start and finish, and I'll have like a timer. It's not going to be, well, it's going to be as close as I can get it to Kickstart. So, it's going to be a lot of artistic license. Just see if that actually interacts with the environment. Yeah, so that's doing it. But this isn't right. This is just using Unity's inbuilt rigid body and stuff. And I've made no adjustments. So to make it, so it's just colliding. Let me stop it. It's just colliding with the colliders I've put into the scene on, and I've just done it. I basically just drew this background with all the obstacles. Did I draw all the obstacles? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Maybe I did. Oh, that's just the other thing. So tires. Oh, well, are they separate? No. So that's the. So I need to put. Well, that's got a collider on it. So I've just drawn. I'm just putting colliders over background images, basically. There is another way you can do it, but I just wanted to do it for speed, and it's just can be quicker. But you can actually set up. I could have a tire, which would probably be best if I wanted to. I'm just going to create the first level. So if I wanted to create multiple levels on like which had like auto generate, you'd have all these tires as their own little object, own little prefab they call it on Unity, which is just like a blueprint in Unreal, and then you'd load them in separately, and it could do it randomly as well. There's lots of different stuff you can do. I just want to do a quick just the first level, see if I can make the first level and have him run and have a start and a stop, or maybe a couple of levels, but just doing it the easiest way as possible to start with. I might even do a bit of parallax scrolling on the background and what have you. That might be a bit exciting, but we'll get to that. But first of all, I just want to make him feel like it does on the C64. And stuff like when he hits the ramp, I want him when he starts going up on the ramp, I want him to lean forward. So I've got little separate animations for him there. See, I don't know if you can see, but at the bottom I've got 3 different positions he can go. So I'll have to make well, I won't do it. Or good old ChatGPT is going to do it for me. So as I hit the ramp, I'll ask it to, when collider player hits collider ramp, or whatever that is called, tires, switch to that. When it will have to be done on an angle, I'll have to do it so when he reaches a certain angle, when he goes up to angle whatever that is, because he changes angle, doesn't he? He's gonna go like 45 there. So when he's at 45, switch to that other, and then when he's lesser than 45, switch to the other one. So we'll be leaning forward. But that, yeah, we'll try and work on that now. We'll try and work on it, see what it does. How would we word that? The old ChatGPT. Let me get a drink. Ding, 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 ding. Or should I? No, I'll do that first. I can show you actually how I do the colliders on there. What's that? Oh, that's the engines. Oh, did it do the kickstart? Did he actually go? Did he kickstart it at the start? Yeah. So that's my favourite bit. So when he actually he doesn't do that on the C64 or the Amstrad or anything, but on my one he does. He actually gets the motorbike started. Right. Let me think. Do I finish the complete level, or do I work on? This is what I'm terrible for: jumping back and to different stuff. It makes it slightly harder to, well, anything I'll do is going to be hard to follow. And also when he fails to do, when he crashes, I've got to do the animation when he falls off. Let me think. Best thing to do. Does he stop? Make sure he's doing his actual, taking his foot off the ground. No, he's not. He's not switching. So, what have I done wrong? Default sprite. Switch to that on key press, which it should be doing. So am I using the wrong one? Why is it doing that? Oh, so no, that's it. I just put him in there then. Oh, is it no? I should put that in there then. Oh, yeah. No. And then foot off. Foot off. Am I doing this? Oh, I might not have me. key set up correctly. Let me just try it with the D. No. Wish I hadn't messed with it now. Default sprite. Change sprite. When on key press to that. I wonder why isn't doing that. Player. So can I? Well, that is that. So the script's pulling it up. It's changing it to. Am I having a conflict? Sign the default sprite, public sprite. Get horizontal input. Get axis horizontal. If key, right arrow key. Change the sprite. Change sprite. Change sprite. That's right. No, default sprite. That is right. Change sprite to that. I press normal waiting, which is on. This doesn't seem to be doing anything, does it? Move speed 5. Player controller. I wonder if that's not switching. Did it follow as well or something? I don't think it followed him, did it? Oh, it does follow. But it doesn't do what I want it to do. Maybe it didn't do what I wanted it to do the other day and I just have forgotten. It should be doing that. Change sprite. I don't think this is right at all. I don't need a default sprite because he just is. But it needs to know what to change back to, doesn't it? So default sprite. Let's try this. Default that. Just see him leaning. So let's just try a completely silly one. See if that does anything. It's not flipping. Let me just check old chat my friend GPT. I'll be completely buggered without that. Well, it's just it takes me so long to code and arsing about, and I just want to get something built. It's ace. I recommend it. Just have a look at my old stuff here. I don't need that. What was that? Switch. Odd. Must be just under that. Oh. So that's the last one there. Player controller. Sign. I've done that. Right render. Aha. We're using the horizontal input, not the key down. Maybe this will make it work. Let's pull this one off. Is that the whole thing? Do I need to? That hasn't got any sprites. Oh, this hasn't got any, so I have to manipulate the one I've got, script I've got. Player controller script. So right, I add these things to this. So I've got that default, that, done that. Sprite, done that. This. So in the update, I need if input dot get key code instead of this. Oh no, it is right. So what the hell, man? What's this horizontal? Let me just get rid of this. What if that's stopping it? Get horizontal input. Left or right. But that's doing it there. Let's just get rid of that. I might need that. Don't need this. Do I? Oh. But, this is an old script that doesn't work. See, sometimes you can get it, you get like an auto-generated script off it, but you have to add other bits to it to get it going. I think this is one I've done in the past, and I've just got to rebuild the whole thing, rebuild the script. All right. What is that? Oh yeah. So that is what I've done there. Is it though? No. That's wrong. That ain't going to do nothing on its own. So that's going to fine, fine, fine. Hmm. See if it's actually doing anything. It doesn't like that at all. I don't know why it doesn't like it. I don't think I need to be doing that. Let me put a thing in there. Let's put a debug thing on there. On that. If it's actually doing it when I do that. Oh, not long. Change. Right. Now in the console, if I click when the game's running, if I click console and then when the game's running, it should hopefully, when I press the button, say something there. So I know the actual doobly's working. That's if I've spelled everything right. So if I press, it's working. Just on the right, which is what I want. Why the hell isn't it switching the switching it? Those are just the background things. Should put them on their own doobly really. Why isn't it? That's all working, so look, it's doing that, but it's not getting these. It's not finding these. Do I need to? Why? Maybe it's that. Maybe it doesn't like dragging them. Let's try. So standard. Switch to feet off. No, it's not doing it. It doesn't switch. Doesn't switch. Because it should. What's the animator doing? What is the animator? It's just doing that, isn't it? Maybe it's that. Maybe I don't need that. Do I? I think I do. That's got the animation, Kickstart animation on. It's running that straight away. Kickstart, fella. So I can just use change sprite. So that's what it's on, but it's that is. Oh right, hang on. He is Kickstart Note as standard. So that's what it comes on the screen as, that, which is that, which is that one. So he's on that one. It doesn't want to be. It wants to be that one. And it comes up. No, that just doesn't even let me do it. Is that what the case is? No, it was on the right one, so that's right. That's right. I don't need that default, I don't think. Maybe causing the... Because that is default, isn't it? Sprite 0. I'm just on sprite 0 and the script is making it that. Player controller. Public default sprite. Right arrow, that's the movement. Get key. Change the sprite. Change sprite. Change sprite. Equals. Change sprite. Right, okay, sorry. And then when I take the finger off, it defaults back. Well, no, it would need that. And that should just, well, that should work. That's why it's not working. Default sprite. Change sprite to that. What's it doing? But it's not doing it. It's doing it on the log. I'm sure I had this working the other day. Oh, that's right. I would like that to just... Why the hell doesn't it flip? I don't get it. Right. I'm using it now. I'm ChatGPT in it now. I'm going to copy this and see why it's not doing it. Right. I'll just say I'm running animation first. I need to change It might need a coroutine or something to say I'm doing that first, and then I want this to happen after, so I might have to do a wait for seconds, just so he takes his foot off. I don't know. So first. That's what it says. Like that. I've got all that. Right. Right. Is that actually going to get the animator? Change the sprite to changed sprite. Changed sprite. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. So I've got that hasn't got the speed, is it? I can add that myself. Let me just do this. Now this, if I just do this first without putting any motion on, just see if it actually switches when I press the button. So that's on. Player. So that, okay, change sprite to that. Okay. Oh, yeah, it worked. Oh, but it doesn't go back. So that's doing something. He's taking his foot off, but he's going incredibly small. Which is because of what? It's all at 100% my sprites, aren't they? Sprites, 100. 50, right, so that's why. So 50. Why? This is the thing with ChatGPT, you have to just work with it. There you go, that's right. All that for that. Now if I put some movement on him, which I should just be able to pull off my old code and drag across. Is going to be this. Get the old mapping boy out. Grab that. Oh, can I just grab that? That. Perhaps I should. Nah. Get in. Whack that in. Whack that in. Whack this in. Public sprite change public. Whack that in. Save. No, it'll say it's all wrong. Well, it won't. Maybe it won't. Let's try playing it. Just kicks it up. Takes his foot off and he moves. Look at that. So that's so I hadn't had it working before. This is And this is nowhere near right. This isn't Kickstart by any means, because it didn't do this. This isn't how you play it. You know, it's got to be. It was really tricky to play, and it was you held when you took your foot. So I've got to put the movement now. So the movement at the moment. I wonder if you can hear me. This is my new a mic. I've waited to arrive, so because I needed a mic. I didn't want to sit here with my headphones on. So I don't even know. Can't be, you know, if it hasn't worked, it hasn't. So I don't even know if the mic's working. Or my music. It might just be completely loud music. Perhaps I should look. That means I can't be bothered. That means I care. Right. So what was I thinking? Right. So Kickstart. You hold the key. You take the key off, and he stops going. And this one, you hold the key. Let me see what he does. I think he just stops dead, doesn't it? Oh, well. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's fine. But no, he needs to. Go on, get on your wheels. Go on, he needs to roll. He's got to have a bit less friction, maybe. Is that just an adjustment they can do in the rigid body of the player? Which is there. I've got drag. Let me reduce the drag to 0.1, 0.01. Linear. Oh yeah, try that. Linear drag. Yeah, minus maybe. No, let's just try that bit. Doesn't do nothing. Well, it does nothing. Put it back. Gravity scale. Linear drag. Let's try mass. Let's have a bit more mass maybe. Up 2. Maybe that will give me a bit more. There, no. Oh, sorry, mechanical. No, that doesn't do anything. But it's made me a bit more mass, isn't it? Actually. Yeah, I like that. I like that. But we want less. You can't get less than 0, can you? Can you? Minus 10? No. Angular drag. Collision to actually constraints. Fine. Layer override. Fine. Momentum. Okay, right. Let's see what it says. How would I add momentum to player? That's what I need. And it goes. Yeah. God. Oh, is it giving me the whole bloody thing again? Holy moly. So it's given me. It's not giving me the whole thing. Add force. So that sounds nice. So I've got to add this acceleration and what have you. Let's have a. We'll add it to it, just see what it does. If it doesn't work, we'll take it out. So, by a controller, we've got public float speed, max speed, and acceleration to add. Copy. Move speed. I've got move speed. So I need the max speed and acceleration. That sounds nice. That does sound nice. That sounds motorbikey, doesn't it? We'll need, we've got that. Flow, we've got that. Right. Calculate the desired velocity based on input and max speed. You need that. Change the velocity required to reach target. I like all that. That looks nice. I'll have all of it. I'll have it all. Let's do this. That's doing me thing. Do I need to now get rid of that? I think, don't I? Yeah, I think I need this. Got to go. Bye bye. Bye bye. Add this little fella. Quite a lot actually. I'd have never come up with this. I'd have just never done it. Well, you know, my enjoyment is, you know, putting it together. Not so much that I'm amazed and fascinated by code, but my enjoyment is putting it together and having something you can play with quick. I don't want to be just doing this sort of malarkey. Let's see if this is what we need. It might not be. It might just go, yeah, look. Main velocity doesn't. Current context. Will not put it in. Vector to current velocity. What did I put in then? Oh, I just didn't put it in at all. Right, so I've got that. I need these. It doesn't give you the full code as well. It just gives you bits, so you have to keep you know, the bits that work and add to what you've got. You can ask it, but it gets a bit, you know, you can get tied up. So you have to sort of like do a bit of work. That's that. So rigid body, yeah, move. So that's fine. This, take, copy, paste. This thing with that, save. Hopefully that will disappear now. The red doobies at the bottom, if it's there, then you've got a problem with your code. Let's just see what happens. It's going to take off like bloody Musk's rocket now, isn't it? No, it's not even. It's not. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's got something on it. That means get rid of my. I messed about with the. I gave myself I gave myself. What did I do? Went on rigid body, and I increased my mass. I was doing 1. See what this does. No, absolutely bugger all. He's heavy. And he stops. Move speed 5, acceleration 10, max speed 10. What it's doing is it's doing that. Calculate the change. Add force. maybe no. Acceleration 10. It's not right. It isn't right. It isn't right. As we move speed, about 10. Make a difference first. It's like it's going through. Yeah, it's trying. It's like sort of. It is sort of the thing I'm after. It's just all these aren't rates, the acceleration. Let me go max speed. Maybe that. Eesh. It's trying. I like that. So whether it's what I'm after, I don't know, but I like it. 10. Move speed 20. Yeah, it's like get up the try and get to the ramp at least. I could see once it goes down. These are so. It's momentum. It's a big thing. I think I need it. Princess returns. Good day then. What? What? Was it a good day? What do you do? So what time do you have to go in?
I'm going to go in at break time.
Meaning what time?
I'm going to go in, my lesson. I have lunch and
Did you have your sandwich? I'm streaming. I'm going to reduce the mass to 5.5. That does anything.
are we going to go?
Yeah, we'll go to the. Eh? Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
I'll be there.
Okay. What was that? One? Was it one? Yeah. So what's this actually say? Let's have a look at the script. See what it says. I haven't looked at it, did I? So, right. Move input. Hang on a second. Okay. Move input. Key down. Animator. Change. Fine. I want it to I was having to think about that. There we go. Oh. There we go. Move speed 5. Got that. Move speed. Public float move speed 5F. Right, that'll do. Rigid body, public float horizontal input. Oh, I need that. Horizontal input. 2D, got that. Horizontal input, get so company. This, I think, is the stuff I should have put in before. Yeah, back to move speed. Back to 2. Calculate velocity based on the input and speed. Just chuck them both in at the same. Copy. Okay, let's make a high velocity rigid body. Get horizontal input. Yeah. Calculate. See what that does. Problem. 2940. We're done. Oh. This has been. I'm doing this for. No, I don't need that there. I don't need. For the fixed update. Okay. Oh, I do need that. Update that. And that needs those in, and this void update needs that. Start copy. Void update. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Float horizontal input. already doing that, isn't it? Huh? No. Horizontal input equals input. Float. It's like, don't think I need that, do I? Holy moly! Jesus Christ. Is that actually... It's quick anyway, I don't need to be that. Why is it... Well, these are set so high. Move 10, 5, maximum's 5, acceleration 5. Wee, oh. Wee. I'll have to put another collider on him as well so he doesn't. Well, just see what happens on this ramp. That ramp. Is that going backwards? Yes, it is. He is going down. That's what I've been hoping for. But I'd like a bit more down. Oh, is that going to be in the force? Use the force. Add force. Thingy. Add force. Or is it, do I need to add it all in the... Max speed. I'm just looking for where it's actually adding the force. I can't see it. Rigid body. Maybe it's something built into Unity. Oh, I thought that about like a force to fiddle with. Force equals velocity change times rigid body mass times acceleration. So mass, force, velocity change with rigid times rigid body mass and acceleration. So acceleration, that must be my acceleration here. Let's have that as, let's just put that at 10, see if that happens. And I'll increase the mass by 2. Let's see what that does. Oh god, just not right, is it? I thought something heavier would go down faster. Friction. These are just words. Let's put, no, what was this? This was all cobblers, so. Oh, cobblers. Angular, that was fat. One. Is it the drag? Yeah. Excuse me. I've had pop. Let's just try that. What's that auto mass? It's bloody awful. Let's just try it. Let's have a bit more gravity. Let's see what that. Let's just, what was mass? Mass 0.5, wasn't it? 2. Oh. Rolls. Mass 1. Was it 1? Yeah, I think so. So let's try 2 on the gravity. Yes, that is going down faster, isn't it? That's visibly faster going down. Let's bump it up to 5, see what it does. Yeah. Yeah. Because I can always increase the now I want up arrow to, I don't know if I want it to, when I push, oh, I'm trying to think, I'm trying to remember how Kickstart was played. Well, I'm not sure if you have to pull a wheelie. Did you have to pull a wheelie to drop off stuff? I think you have to pull a wheelie, like. Because you could pull a wheelie, and then, you know, if you pulled a wheelie, say on this obstacle here, which has got no colliders on, is why I can pass straight past it, you'd fall off, wouldn't you? You pulled a wheelie in the wrong position, you'd go woo, and you'd fall. So wheelies is coming in. So let's add a wheelie, and then once I can get him to go over this and wheelie, and I want to put like a speed restriction on the here as well, so when he's in contact with this, he has to go at a certain speed. If it goes over this, quite a lot goes into it. It's not just make your player go that way. To go exceeds the speed, he's gonna go voila. So let's just see if I can stick up, make him do. I've done nothing. Well, I have done stuff, but I've made him pick his leg up off the ground, and now he's got a bit of force. So it picks his leg up off the ground, and he's got a bit of force. It's a bit of. He feels like he's something. He's not just a. I'm not just moving a sprite, which is exactly what I am doing. But he's got a bit of weight behind him. Which is good. Let me just check something. Oh, I'll just leave that. Wheelie. So I can. I've already got the code for that, haven't I? On push, I'm making him push with that, and he's picking his foot up, isn't he? So let's try and do it without doing it. I'm gonna have to, excuse me, change sprite is what I've got. So I'm gonna have another one called Wheelie. Yeah. Is this what you'd do? I don't know. What I'm gonna do. Why is that just not say? Did I spell that wrong? Public sprite. You could probably do this without doing it public, but I'm doing it public because what's his name did it public. Wheelie. 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 And then we're gonna got to do thingy. Do it. Is that all I have to do? And then drop that because you could probably so many different ways to do stuff. You could probably do it all within the script and not have to drag and drop. But I sort of understand it better if I can see it in the inspector, which is that bit there. Wheelie. What? Who? Right. So that's going to do that. And this is get input. Then we got get force. Then we got get input here. So, oh, no. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's now. I think when I take my finger off, I wonder if I had to that's changed, right? No, I don't want to knacker the else let's try that. Let's try and work something out with our simple simple. How do you do an else? How do you do that? Oh. Else. So, see, I don't really want, I just want to go else and then put the sprite there, what I want. I think I can do that without actually getting true. Else, huh? If, else, if, else. But I don't want that. I want to. Can't I just grab it? Can I just grab it? Sprite render dot sprite. I'm just gonna grab it. Huh? Yeah, hang on. What's it called? Sprite. I want a foot down one, don't I? Or should I add it in a? No, I'll do it. I'll do it the way we're doing it. I'll add it. I'll have a foot down wheelie and public sprite. Because I'll only bugger it up. Foot down, foot down, foot down. Else foot down. Foot down. What else was I doing? Sorry, this is. Hang on. Let me just see. Let me just hang on. And then it was what? What was I doing? Foot. Taking my foot off. Wheelie. So I've got wheelie. So I wanted to try. Let's just do this first. Let me just save this. Save. Sprite. Yeah, okay. What? Name sprite renderer does not exist. Sprite renderer. Oh. Get components. Hang on. Key down. Get component equals change sprite. Is that here? Is it? Change sprite. Right. So I need to get components. Animator and animator enabled equals false. Right. I need all that is changed. Right, I need all that. So let's have all that. Copy. Paste. Change equals. It's changed. Change sprite equals foot down. Foot down is changed equals true. So that has to be true for that to happen. And if I else is changed equals false. Let's just see when the file save. I can't remember what was I actually doing. Oh, he's gonna put his foot. Oh, he's buggered off completely. He's just gone. So I don't think I've actually put a sprite in. That's why in the thing. So hang on. Right, we need some stuff here. Wheelie. We need as a wheelie. But I haven't got a wheelie. But I mean, I've got a wheelie, but I haven't got a wheelie set up. Foot down is that. Foot down. I might put it right back on the page on the game. Oh, but he's not switching it off, and he's not kickstarting. That looks like a fail. It's just when I start doing stuff on my own, it doesn't work. But it's the only way I can sort. It's the only way I can learn. Try. People who know will just know. Let me false that then. Let me true that. Maybe that's what I don't know. Let's save. Oh. should. I might not have done that. So if the key down get that is not changed, that's not. It's little things, silly things. Change the sprite to change sprite. So if input get key down, right arrow, not is changed. That's what gets me. All this bloody logic is horrible. Change the sprite to that. So if is, hang on, so this needs to be not that, not that. So if input is changed, so I don't want that at all, do I? So let me just copy, get rid of that, paste this, input, get key down, not is changed. Animate enable equals false, because it's not false. Fine. It's this stuff. That's I don't know. I might be barking up the wrong tree, but let's have a look. Oh, big me. Wing. Yeah. Oh, he's trying. It's not working. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back. I'll come back. I'm gonna stream. I don't know, whenever. Maybe every day. You're not gonna miss much, but I'm gonna have to go and make tea. I'm gonna make tea for everyone. So I'm gonna call it a day for now, and we'll come back to it tomorrow. I might do it later. I might even stream later because I've got to be in my